Okay, I am going to go ahead and help you guys with the circle problems. This is your 1-3, this is the properties of numbers. And then on the back side, this is the distributive property and combining like terms. So on number 2, let me go ahead and help you. Go ahead and pause the video and try by yourself. See if there's any way that you can get started. So, whenever we do order of operations, we got to go ahead in the parentheses. So I know that I have to do inside the parentheses, so I have to take 15 divided by 3, which I know is 5. I'm going to bring everything else down except for the 15 divided by 3. The property that I use is the substitution property. 15 divided by 3 is 5. I just substituted. Then I'm still going to continue inside the parentheses, 5 minus 5. So when I look up here, I'm adding the inverse. Because remember I told you in your notes, a minus a is 0. So this is going to become 0. So I got 1 minus 9 plus 2 times 0. And the property that I used was the additive inverse. Then I have to multiply next. 2 times 0 is 0. What property states this? It has to be a multiplicative property, and the only one in which says property of 0 is anything times 0 is 0. So 1 minus 9 plus 0, so 2 times 0 is 0. This is the multiplicative property of 0. Okay? Then I need to go left to right. 1 minus 9 becomes negative 8. My larger value was the 9. I had 1 take away 9 is negative 8. I'm dead. That was the substitution. And then negative 8 plus 0 is still negative 8. So anything plus 0. Anything plus 0 is itself. That is the additive identity. Additive identity. So what I did for you guys on number 3 is I went ahead and I solved it for you, and I want you to go ahead and just go ahead and put the properties. So go ahead and put the properties. Number 4, I'm going to challenge you, and what I want you to do is go ahead and solve it and tell me the properties in which you used. On the back side, number 4, we need to simplify each expression by using the distributive. So within the distributive, this is really the first time that we see 8y minus a number. Well, the 8y is by itself, so I bring that down, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to distribute the negative 6. Minus 6 is really minus or negative 6. So that would be minus, so negative 6 times 3y minus 6 times, I apologize, minus, from here, negative 6 times 7. So 8y minus 18y minus negative becomes a plus 42. 8y minus 18y is negative 10y plus 42. We are done with that one. Number 5. Go ahead and pause the video and try yourself first. So on number 5, we get 2 times z plus 2 times 3 plus 3 times 5 minus 3 times 3z. 2z plus 6 plus 15 minus 9z Now I need to combine like terms. 2z minus 9z. 2 minus 9 means I need to subtract, and I will be in debt because I'm taking more amount than what I had. Negative 7z, 6 plus 15 is 21. Now we're on number 1, down below. Pause the video and try. It says Bob mowed 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 yards on Monday, 4x minus 7 yards on Tuesday, and 3x squared plus 10 yards on Wednesday. How many yards did he mow in the 3 days? Well, I'm going to take 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 plus 4x minus 7 plus 3x squared plus 10. Now, since this is a plus sign in the middle, I really don't need the parentheses. So this is the same thing, 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 plus 4x minus 7 plus 3x squared plus 10. I don't need the parentheses. Now I'm looking to see what I can combine. I have an x squared, so 2x squared, I'm looking for another x squared. Here's another x squared. 2x squared, 3x squared is 6x squared. 5x, 4x, that becomes 9x. Negative 3, negative 7 plus 10. Negative 3 plus negative 7, debt plus debt is debt 10, so negative 10 plus 10. Negative 10 plus 10 is 0. So, you don't have to put the 0, but that is the answer. Then it says, if Bob mowed 14x squared plus 12x minus 3 yards total for the entire week, how many yards did he mow during the rest of the week? If I know that he mowed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this is the total. This is what he mowed total, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to subtract. I'm going to take 14x squared plus 12x minus 3, and I'm going to go ahead and subtract this entire thing. 6x squared plus 9x plus 0, so I don't need to put the plus 0. Now there's really not a number here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a 1. So this is really a negative 1 that I can go ahead and I can distribute. So if I distribute this, I get negative 6x squared. Negative 1 times 9 is negative 9x. This is gone. Now I can combine terms. 14x squared minus 6x squared is 8x squared. 12x minus 9x, that is 3x. And minus 3 is left over. That is the answer for letter B.